Alright, guys, we're all set. Got Optic H2 and then Prizm Hobby. Should be 4 bronze, and then I think they put 1 blue mojo per box, so those are usually numbered. That's nice. Yeah, blues are numbered to 55. I think last year they fell 1 per box, maybe. There's no telling, though. Downtowns are live. So are uptowns as well. But not the numbered versions. The only thing numbered are the blue mojos and then autographs as well. Which is different. They used to you used to be able to pull numbered stuff out of these. Jim Kelly silver. Travis Hunter hidden potential. Kyle Pitts. They were tougher pulls for sure, but they were on the checklist. Tyleek Williams, Matthew Golden, Isaiah Likely, and a blue mojo, Stephon Diggs for the Patriots out of 55. Pats. It's a good looking parallel. Looks like a choice parallel. Jarquez Hunter for the Rams, red mojo. Devin Hester lighted up. Jonathan Taylor. Kendra Smith for the Chargers. Trey Harris. Will Howard, primary colors. Calvin Ridley. It's the first Sunday without football. Pretty boring if you ask me. Guess it's basketball season. I'm not really excited about that, to be honest. Tyler Shuck for the Saints. Jimmy Horn Jr. Jalen Royals on the red mojo. Nice color match. Guess we'll be coming up on March Madness here in a few weeks. That'll be nice. I guess that starts like first week, maybe second week of March. And then we'll have the Masters coming up in the spring, and then baseball season for the summer. Colston Loveland, throwback. Ramadunze, Trey McBride. Dylan Sampson, Cleveland. Demetrius Knight. Riley Leonard silver for the Colts. And a Walter Nolan for the Cardinals, red mojo. Walter Nolan. As it stands right now, we'll have National Treasures on Wednesday this week, and I think Select is still on the calendar for Friday. We'll see. I have a feeling they might push that back, but maybe not. We'll see. So we could have 2 big releases this week. Riley Leonard, nice hit for the Colts. Tyler Warren on the mojo. Nice hit, Colts. Jamar Chase, Diamond Kings, Keon Coleman. Riley Leonard base. They just sold those Patrick Mahomes autograph sets. The FOTL ones went on sale on Friday. They sold out at the very top of it at 25K. I was a little surprised. They'll have like regular hobby versions coming out next week. But I think the FOTL ones had a recollection autograph, which is usually, an autograph that they buy back or something like that, and they'll stamp it as a recollection. Same kind of thing they do with the honors. All right, good luck on Prizm. Tez Johnson, TJ Sanders, believe green hyper coming up. Jaden Daniels silver. Archie Manning in the Houston Oilers uniform out of 200. Titans. Terrence Ferguson for the Rams, silver auto. Jaden Silver. That looks like a pigskin, maybe. Jaden Blue, Cowboys. Josh Connerly, Saints. The Chris Olave pigskin out of 180. We've got a throwback Tyler Warren silver for the Colts. I watched a couple case breaks of National Treasures first off the line this past weekend, and they are loaded up. I think it's an 8-card box, and most of the boxes had like 12 to 15 cards in them. They're just dumping old redemption autographs in there, so some of them, aren't that great, but there's a few decent things that they threw in. Tyler Warren, Colts. Jamiri Dyke, Titans. Malik Neighbors, Fractal. Base pack. So we'll see if regular hobby goes along that same trajectory. I have a feeling it will. Maybe not to the extent that the FOTL did, but they'll probably have some extras in those boxes. All right, Purple Power. Woody Marks. Jarquez Hunter. Zay Flowers at a 49 for the Ravens. Caleb Johnson, Emergent. Jahmyr Gibbs, All-Purpose. That's a good-looking Zay Flowers. Nice hit, Ravens. And I think Select might come in at a half-decent price this year. No XRCs, but Contenders Optic autographs are going to be in there. So those will be chases. I don't know how many they're going to put per case or whatever, but I'm assuming we're not doing Contenders Optic this year, so they're putting the autographs in the product. Tedra McMillan, Jahad Campbell, Jeremiah Koromora for the Browns, silver. Woody Marks, Red Wave for the Texans. Out of 149. Keyshawn Johnson in a Panthers uniform. I don't remember him playing for the Panthers. Orange Prizm, Johnu, Greg Rousseau, Travis Kelce, Mason Graham, Will Campbell, Jalen Milroe silver for the Seahawks, Trey Amos at a 249 for the Redskins. Milroe. We still have an autograph left. Orange Wave, Jaden Reed, Jordan Love, Deontay Thornton Jr., Graham Mertz, Andrew Van Ginkel for the Vikings out of 60. Amika Abuka, Prismatic, Bucks. Looks like purple, maybe silver as well. Eric Moulds, Caden Ellis, Arian Smith, Kendra Smith, Tremaine Edmonds for the Bears. Out of 125, Tyrone Tracy, Trevor Etienne, silver auto throwback for the Panthers. That's out of 149. We're going to get Prizm Black football just like basketball did. I'm assuming it's going to be the very last release for football. It's the same thing they did with basketball, and it was a pretty popular product. All those case hits are going to be live in that as well. Basically, it's very similar product to regular Prizm, but some of the parallels are different. Quinn Ewers, Dylan Sampson, Donnie Mitchell at a 249 for the Colts. Amarian Hampton, Prismatic Silver Chargers. Can't tell. Aaron Jones, Dawson Knox, Michael Pittman, Jordan James, Revel Jr., Lad McConkey, Silver, Brock Bowers, Fireworks, base pack. All right, 2 packs left. Blue Wave, Vernon Davis, Bijan Robinson, Jadot Barron, Rashard Smith, Najee Harris. Jesus. That's out of 230 for the Chargers. Marvin Harrison Jr. Base. All right, purple. Pat Bryant. Mike Rozier, Houston Oilers, out of 225, purple ice. Man, there are way too many vets in this product. That goes to Titans. Mike Rozier. Brian Thomas Jr., base. It's a big checklist this year for sure. I don't know why they put vets like that in this product. I know why they do it, but they shouldn't. they're beefing up print runs, but I think some of these guys have no business being in products. Jaden Daniels, silver. Terrence Ferguson, silver auto for the Rams. Archie Manning, green hyper out of 200, Titans. Tyler Warren, red mojo, Colts. And I say Colts. Riley Leonard, silver. Walter Nolan, red mojo. Colston Loveland, Tyler Shuck. Jalen Royals, Will Howard, Jarquez Hunter. Stephon Diggs, blue mojo out of 55 for the Patriots. Travis Hunter. Mike Rozier out of 225 for the Titans. Najee Harris out of 230 for the Chargers. Marvin Harrison Jr. Brock Bowers, Donnie Mitchell out of 249 for the Colts. Amarian Hampton. Tremaine Edmonds out of 125 for the Bears. Trevor Etienne, auto out of 149 for the Panthers. Amika. Andrew Van Ginkel out of 65 for the Vikings. Jalen Milrose, silver. Trey Amos out of 249. Washington. McMillan. Woody Marks out of 149. Texans. Zay Flowers out of 49. Ravens. Caleb, Warren, and Chris Olave out of 180 for the Saints on the pigskin. We're just going to hit a lot of rookies there. Yeah, it was a lot of vets on the numbered. All right, everything else shipped out on Wednesday. I just looked on there. It doesn't look like a lot's been delivered yet, so y'all should have some stuff coming in the mail. It is a holiday tomorrow, but it was a pretty big shipment, like 40 packages or so, so a lot of stuff coming. This stuff will go out midweek, probably Wednesday. And then if schedule holds tight, we'll have National Treasures on Wednesday and Select on Friday. What we'll do is I'll do National Treasures for what they send me, which is going to be like 1 or 2 boxes. And then we'll gear up for Select on Friday. And then like a week or 2 later, I think the National Treasure price will come down. I'll reorder, and we can rip it again a week or 2 later when the price comes down. Because I think they're going to jack up the price on release. And I don't think it's going to stick very long, especially with all these releases coming out at once. It just drives down product prices, which is good. Well, my screen's frozen. Hopefully it didn't freeze for everybody else. Hope not. Looks like it froze like a couple minutes in. Let me look and make sure. Should be on YouTube. And I haven't watched any of the Olympics yet. Okay, we should be good. That would suck if 15, 20 minutes wasn't recorded. All right, we'll probably do something small next. Something on the cheaper side. I still have another Prizm box, but I'll probably sit on that for a little while. Still have Select too to break as well. We'll get around to that another day. All right, guys, I appreciate it. Y'all have a good Sunday. Enjoy the holiday tomorrow. I'm sure a lot of y'all are off work.